Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I was gonna upload this in Cosmetology, which is the other channel, but I felt like I wanna upload it here first to let you guys know that I'll be doing astrology part. But this is gonna be based on Vedic sidereal, not Western tropical astrology. Okay, so that's those are totally two different things with what I practice. There is a big difference between the degrees of the zodiac. Okay, so what I follow is Hindu Vedic sidereal and not Western tropic. Okay, so I hope we're on the understanding already that this is not Western astrology, so totally different. Okay. Okay, so that's what I want to let you guys know first. um I won't be going to the depends, maybe I'll give some examples varying from the ascendant or as it transits in the houses. But what I want to talk about right now is Saturn and Sun being in conjunction in Sagittarius. Okay, Saturn and Sun conjunct. We know that Sun. Okay, the Sun. Okay, give birth to Saturn. Okay, so these two planets. Okay, have Surya and Shani, or if I'm not mistaken, sorry. But Sun and Saturn. Okay, the dad and the son, basically. Oh, Sun meaning Saturn. Okay, so with these two energies sitting conjunction right now, as Sun just entered Sagittarius, okay, very recently in Vedic sidereal and actual placement 16 or 17, okay, depending where you are. And Saturn has already been with Sagittarius since January 2018, okay. Right now, Saturn is in Purva Ashada, 15 degrees, okay? And Sun is in Mula, early degrees of Sagittarius, 0 degrees, okay? 0 degrees and 48, okay? So it is in the first nakshatra of Sagittarius, okay? Let me define first for you guys how I would see it. As Sun in Mula, okay? The Mula nakshatra is trying to get, this is about getting to the root of the situation. Okay, this is also the opposite of how to say this, opposite of if you have good luck. Okay, this is the other side of the good luck. Okay, and always how to call this, feel free if you have some sort of experiences, feel free to share with having this nakshatra. Okay, so you're trying, this is an energy where you're trying to get to the root of the situation, and it's bringing it out. It's the sun being there. So a lot of things can be happening with regards to your spirituality, as Sag is the 9th house and Jupiter ruled. Okay, so with sun being here, okay, first as it enters, majority, okay, highlighted because the sun is enlightening. Okay, sun will be bringing out a lot more of people coming to their spiritual consciousness, can be, of course, but I'm not going to the houses or for the ascendant. Okay, I'm not going to the houses because each houses will change. Okay, but this would be more likely of the energy. Okay, as sun is sitting there. Sun also is a natural malefic, meaning it is a challenge. Okay, it's not Venus or Jupiter, which is a a benefic planet. So this is going to be a challenge, okay, because it's bringing out for everybody, okay, to come into their spiritual consciousness. Okay, that's how I'm seeing this. And Saturn, okay, being ruler of karma, okay, Saturn is restriction. Saturn is a hard lesson that we're encountering. So if you put it together, faith is being tested right now. Okay, especially Saturn is in Purva Ashada. Okay, this is Venus ruled nakshatra. Okay, so with Purva Ashada and Saturn, it's like, it's like you're trying to make a conscious decision about your spirituality, about how you connect with yourself, trying to find that that source, whoever that is. Chances are you could probably start going to temples. You're trying to read scriptures, you're trying to like meditate, contemplate, mantra. So you're because it's being challenged. Okay, you probably would have also encounter fears, as Saturn is the energy of fear. Okay, as Saturn in the ninth house, it could be probably losing hope and at the same time getting hope, losing hope, getting hope. Okay, so as from what Saturn and Sun being conjunct, that's what I'm seeing here. So you're trying to get to the root of who you are connecting to, and at the same time, what's your decision? How do you, it's like what you need to take action of. So now that you know that there's something greater with you or on top of you, then what say you, basically? Okay, so just for example, if you're gonna be a Virgo ascendant, okay, or let's do Virgo ascendant. I'm not even gonna go to the moon. So if you're a Virgo ascendant, it's gonna be transiting your fourth house. Okay, it can be relating to your home. Okay, it can be relating to where your heart is. Okay, this is basically how to say it? Natural fourth is Cancerian. So you could be connecting with your mom also. Your mom is trying to give you some sort of enlightenment, but at the same time, you can't do this, you can't do that, So it's highlighting that energy. You could be getting a lecture from the fourth house, okay, to be more how to say this, as far as like your feminine or your mom energy lecturing you, telling you, it's like, oh, you need to do this, why don't you go to church, da 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 da, right? Because it's highlighted there. It's bringing out that energy from your fourth house. Okay, now for example, if you are gonna be a Leo ascendant, you have it's gonna be transiting your fifth house. Okay, fifth house is a house of romance, where we fall in love, dating, progeny, kids. Okay, so you could be meeting, of course, Saturn is karma, Sun is there. Okay, these are an energy can be because the soul, Sun is the soul also. Okay, so your soul, okay, trying to connect with someone else, because the soul, and then karma meaning a soulmate. Okay, for Leo, you can be dating a soulmate. Okay, because it's a soul, and then the karma, so a past life person. Okay, you're meeting it here at this transit, or you're with someone who's enlightening you also. But it is a challenge, though. Remember, the energy is challenging. Okay, Saturn is gonna be challenging that connection. Saturn is challenging you to make that decision. Okay, for that Leo rising. If, for example, you are a Scorpio rising, okay, it's gonna transit your second house. Okay, and second house, it can be like things that you are reaching out to, meaning physical forms. At the same time, this can also your house of your savings. So for example, this is where your you earn, you make, and then whatever you don't spend goes to your second house. So you might feel right now, it's like, okay, I'm gonna tighten my pocket. Okay, I'm not gonna spend anymore. So there's an energy of being frugal, because out of fear. Okay, which is kind of good. Okay, for the Scorpio. So it helps you in essence. Okay, to make sure you conserve what you make. Okay, at the same time, this can also affect how to say what else saying for the Scorpio, because Jupiter is in Scorpio, but I'm not gonna go there. Okay, let's give chance to other zodiac over here. Let's see if you are a oh, I did just reverse. Okay, so Virgo, Leo, Cancer. Okay, fine. Let's do it from the Gemini, because I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let's do it from the Gemini. Okay, so Gemini rising. Okay, with Saturn and Sag. If you are already married or in partnership, okay, this is the house of partnership. And now you're having more how to say this soulful connection with your partner. This is can be a long-term partner. If you're already with someone, this is someone that can last for a longer time. Saturn gives you something that endures. Okay, so it's like, okay, this person is gonna be with you for such a long time, and you're finding the truth more on how soulfully connected you guys are. Okay, so you see how I'm moving it into different houses. It varies. So just look which house, okay, and get the essence of what I just explained of Saturn and Sun. Okay, like it's the Sun is in Mula, so the early degrees again to the root. Okay, and at the same time it's a soul. Okay, Sun is the soul. Okay, so the root of your soul. Okay, as early as degrees right now, 0 degrees. And then Saturn with Saturn Purva Ashada, okay, it's about to make wise decision, make but think of it first, okay, because this is this decision, because Saturn will be in Purva Ashada for like a whole year until next year. So it's a very important time for you, okay, to make that decision, to internalize it, because chances are it can be feeling restrictive to make that move. So think before, okay? So slowly. So here's what I can give you guys an advice also. You act like the planet. Okay, so that's what I do. Okay, so especially right now, Saturn, in that, Saturn is the slowest moving. So don't rush. Okay, don't rush that decision. Take it slowly, one step at a time. Okay, when you do it accordingly, you learn from it. Don't make a rash decision. But considering sun is there, it's just like, turn it on the lights, and it's like, okay, I need to make a decision now. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna commit to this person. I'm gonna talk to my mom. I will tell this. So it's basically a switch turned on. But remember, Saturn is there. So do it accordingly. Okay. So that's what I can just share with you guys. You can just like Google where your where the house is, where houses it's at, of course, but we didn't do, of course, aspecting or all those stuff. This is just basically giving you an insight, and I hope this was able to help you guys get a little bit of information, okay, so that we can prosper together and learn more about how astrology works. Okay, so this is again something new that I'm trying, but subscribe to Cosmectology, because the other channel, which is the link, is going to be there, and then I'll see you guys there, because then I will be doing this more frequently at Cosmectology, okay, by 2019. All right, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Bye.